Whenever we are in bondage to someone or something, we live in a state of fear. One good example is what happens when people get bound to credit card debt. We get so bound up in our debt that we live in a constant state of fear every time the phone rings. We believe it's one of our debt collectors. Every time a bill comes in, we are afraid we're not going to be able to pay it. Debt is a horrible master. Any kind of slavery breeds fear. A slave is under constant fear and constant alarm, but when we are freed in Christ, that fear goes away. In this passage Paul tells us that we don't have to be slave to fear because we are not slaves to God. We are adopted to God, by God, and with that adoption comes love and affection. Children who are adopted by a parent don't feel fear, they don't feel like slaves. They feel accepted. They feel wanted. They feel loved. God literally has taken us as strangers and brought us into His family. We are not slaves. We become His children even though, by birth we had no claim to Him. He still has taken us in and now we're under His protection and we're under His care, and as such we obey Him as a child. We can cry out to Him as a child cries out to a father, Abba. God is our Father above all things. Yes, He's a holy God, but He is still our Father. Even though our earthly father might be a great and powerful man on this earth, even though he may run huge corporations or be the president of the country, to us he is still Daddy. Paul helps us understand that in this passage. This great and almighty Lord of all creation is our Daddy, who loves us and longs to protect us, and we do not have to fear any longer once we become one of His children.